What's up, guys? I have a candle review here for you today. I actually have quite a few that I'm getting ready to review. I haven't had a lot of time to do them, so I have like 5 candles that I'm trying to review, and I wanted to do them this weekend if possible because Bath & Body Works White Barn have a 2 for $24 sale this weekend. Today is Saturday, August 13th, and I think it ends on Monday, August 15th, if I remember right. So it should be good through Monday, the 2 for $24 sale. So I was trying to get these reviews out before then. So I might just be putting them all out about the same time if I can, if I have time. If not, a couple of them might linger up past the sale, but I'm gonna do my best to try to get them all out before the sale. And normally I do my candle reviews while I'm burning the candle, and I film just the candle burning, and then I talk over, you know, while you're watching the candle burning. I typically like to do that because I kind of like to show how the candle is burning and performing while I'm talking about the scent. There's just a handful of reviewers that do that anymore. A lot of people just kind of talk about the candle after, you know, they burned it, but there's just a handful of people that show it while it's burning. But I don't have a lot of time right now. I'm kind of pressed for time. I have other videos I need to film, and it's just kind of, that's kind of harder to do because I have to set the camera up in there. I have to get a lamp there to get the lighting just right, and it's just a little more work. So it's a little bit easier just to do it this way, where I don't have a candle burning and I'm just talking to you. It's gonna be faster for me to do it this way since I have so many I need to do. So these next few are gonna be filmed like this, but I probably will go back to filming it the other way. So let me know down below, do you prefer it that way, or do you like this way, or does it matter? I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I do, like I said, like to show the candle burning, so I probably will go back to doing that, but for now I'm just gonna do it this way for these next few anyway. So the first one I have is this one I bought in my first Bath & Body Works fall haul I did at the beginning of July. This one is Black Cherry Merlot. And I will read the description here for you. It says, dark cherry, black raspberry, sumptuous Merlot. So first I'll talk about the burn. This one here, I burned all the way through. I completely finished it. It put itself out, so I didn't even get to take a picture of it while it was burning, so I just took a picture of it after it was done. So the thumbnail is just a picture of it like this, pretty much, because I meant to do it while it was burning, and then I got busy doing other stuff and I didn't get to do it, and then the very last time I was gonna do it while it was still burning, I got busy again, and then it put itself out and I never did get a chance to do the candle review, so it's completely done. All the way done. It put itself out. The burn on this was just okay, and I say okay because it had puny wick syndrome about halfway down, all the rest of the way down. The wicks got very, very puny on this one. I had to cotton ball it quite a bit towards the last half, so that is why it was just an okay burn. It wasn't terrible because it didn't tunnel or anything. It pulled out all the way, but it just got puny wick syndrome. But that's not surprising anymore because a lot of them do that, and I don't mind it so much as long as I get a throw from it. If I don't get a throw, then I really hate having the puny wick syndrome because I feel like, why do I want to bother cotton balling it if I'm not even getting a scent throw with it? It's like, why am I going through the trouble even doing that? But if I'm still getting a scent throw and I'm cotton balling it, then I don't mind it so much because I'm still being able to smell it. And even sometimes you can even smell it even when it does have the puny wicks, the puny flames. You can still get a scent throw sometimes, but to me, I've said this before, when you cotton ball it, if you don't know what cotton balling is, by the way, because some of my new people don't know, new subscribers don't know what that is. If the flames get really, really little, you have to blow it out, take a cotton ball, dip it into the wax, and absorb some of that wax, and then more of the wick will be showing that way. Then you relight it, and then the flames will shoot back up, and they won't be puny anymore. That is what the purpose of cotton balling is. To me, if you cotton ball it, those flames get higher, and the scent throw is a little bit stronger, to me personally. You do get some scent throw when they're puny, but it's even more. When the flames are higher, it throws off even more scent to me, and it looks much nicer. Sometimes I've tried to wait around for them to correct themselves and not be puny anymore, but I don't have the patience for that. I don't like looking at it like that, so I just blow it out and dab that cotton ball in there and call it a day. And then usually have to do it again every time you light it, because most of the time when you light it again, it'll do that again. Sometimes it doesn't do that, but most of the time it does. So anyway, this one had Pneumonic syndrome halfway to the rest of the way down. So next we'll talk about the scent. This one, I was really excited because I love the Black Cherry Merlot hand soap. And if you know, last year they had a Black Cherry Merlot came out in the Cork and Vine collection, but it didn't smell anything like the hand soap. It was more of a kind of a incensey, kind of woodsy kind of smell. I didn't have that candle, I didn't buy it, but I smelled it at the store. It didn't smell anything like the candle. Or I'm sorry, it didn't smell anything like the hand soap. So I'd heard this one smelled like the hand soap, and then this year, and I bought it and I picked it up, and it did smell a lot like the hand soap. Very similar. It's just that black cherry smell. They say raspberry, dark raspberry in there, and it kind of does have a little bit of that, a little bit of like a raspberry smell with it. And it doesn't have much Merlot. I don't get any kind of like wine smell at all really with this, except for it could be slightly cherry, a little bit. I don't get a lot of grape in here too, just a little, maybe hint of it, but I get mostly that dark cherry, black cherry with a little bit of kind of raspberry in there. I don't get a whole lot of grape, but and I don't really get any kind of effervescent wine scent to it. It's basically just like a dark cherry, dark black raspberry kind of a scent with this. It smells a lot like the hand soap, so I was happy about that. But something about it when it was burning, it was good, but it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. It did smell exactly like the hand soap. When it was burning, you definitely smelled the same, but it's just different when it was burning. I don't know if it's because it was like warmed up, and when you use the hand soap, of course it's cold, unless you use like really hot water or something, and then when you burn it, it's more warmed up. It's like a warmed up dark cherry, Black Cherry Merlot kind of scent, which is good, but it just wasn't, it was just a little bit different for me. I enjoyed it, but it was just not quite as much as I thought I was going to enjoy it. And this one actually is the second one I have of this one, because the first one I got hardly any throw at all. I burned it about right about down to here or so, 3 burns or so, and I could not smell anything at all hardly. So I took it back and I got a different one, and I don't remember the batch number of the first one, but the batch number on this one is A3. This one did much better than that one did, but it wasn't all the way consistently throwing, which will bring me to the throw next. So the throw was, like I said, not consistent. I smelled it at first, so I was happy that I was smelling it more than the other candle, but then it kind of went away and I didn't smell it as much. I had it in the bathroom for a while. I did okay in there. I could smell it off and on. Sometimes I smelled it and then I wouldn't smell it as much. And then I put it in the bedroom, and it was kind of okay in there. And then I put it back in the bathroom, and it was just kind of off and on throughout the candle. It wasn't consistently strong through the whole candle. I would smell it sometimes, and then I wouldn't really smell it as much. But towards the end of it, it got a lot stronger towards the end. Towards the end, it really started throwing really good, and I'm like, wow. I really enjoyed it more towards the end. It started, I really got that black cherry note and everything out of there, and it smelled very much like the hand soap, and it was still a little bit different than the hand soap because it was in the candle form, burning a little bit warmer like maybe, but I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it, especially towards the end. It really started throwing out that scent towards the end, so I don't know why that was, but I don't know if all the oil settled to the bottom or what, but it did really good towards the end. So yeah, I would recommend getting this. If you love the hand soap, I would pick it up because it was good, but I don't really know if I will pick up another one because I wasn't exactly as in love with it as I thought I might be. It could have been a lot stronger to me too, because like I said, it didn't really get that strong until towards the end. I probably overall, the throw wise, the strength, I would give it a 6 to a 7 maybe. That's when I could smell it, but sometimes, like I said, it would go lighter and I wouldn't be able to smell anything at all. Not at all, but it would just get a lot lighter, and then it would kick in. It would be like a 6 or 7, but then towards the end it got to 7, maybe even close to an 8 when it got towards the end. So I've had that problem with some of my candles before. Towards the end they start getting really strong, and I'm like, why couldn't they have been that way the whole candle? And I would have loved it a lot more maybe if it would have been that way through the whole candle instead of just towards the end part. So yeah, that's my review for Black Cherry Merlot. I liked it, but I didn't love it as much as I thought I would. So I don't know I really don't know if I'll repurchase it again, but I was glad that I had it and I did enjoy it. So, not upset that I got it. So I would recommend getting it. See what you think if you thought about getting it. So, thanks for watching. I will be recording some more videos here of some 4 other candles I have. So, please comment, thumbs up, and let me know if you've had this candle, how it performed for you, if you had a good throw or whatever, or if it was light for you, and then stronger towards the end, maybe like mine. So, all right, I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.